Protozoa. The word protozoa came from Greek protozoon word meaning first animal. Protozoa are unicellular, maybe multicellular eukaryotic microorganisms. Protozoa constitute a large group of about 65,000 species, most of which are harmless, free-living, and inhabits water and soil. A few species are pathogenic in nature, parasitize humans and other animals, causing hundreds of millions of infections in a year around the world. Characteristics: mostly unicellular organism with fully functional cell. Live freely, may be parasitic or symbiotic. Protozoa are chemi-heterotrophs. They are motile, have locomotive organelles, example flagella and cilia for movement. Morphology: Protozoa are eukaryotic, resemble to animal cell, contain major cell organelles including nucleus, mitochondria. Their organelles are highly specialized for feeding, reproduction, and movement. The cytoplasm of protozoa are divided into an outer layer called ectoplasm and an inner layer called endoplasm. Ectoplasm helps in movement, feeding, and protection. Endoplasm houses nucleus, mitochondria, and food. Some protozoa have special appendages, flagella and cilia, that helps in their movements. Freshwater protozoa have contractile vacuoles to pump out excess water. Their shape may remain constant, especially in ciliates, or changes constantly as seen in amoeba. The size of protozoa ranges between 3 to 300 micrometer. Few ciliate and amoeba are large enough to be seen with naked eyes. They are about 4 to 5 millimeter. Except sporozoites, all types of protozoa are motile either through flagella, cilia, or pseudopodia. Have eye spots that can detect change in light, respond to light, and learn by trial and error. Nutrition: mostly protozoa feed on dead plants and animal debris, while some trophozoites feed on bacteria and algae. Parasitic protozoa feeds on the fluids and tissues of their host, example plasma and blood cells. Some protozoa live in symbiotic relationship with other plants and animals. Classification of protozoa. Protozoa are classified on the basis of their motility and method of reproduction. They are classified into four main types: flagellates, ciliates, sarcodina, sporozoites. Flagellates. Flagellates move by the help of flagella, a tail-like structure. The movement is whip-like. Examples of flagellates are Trypanosoma, Leishmania, blood pathogen; Giardia, intestinal parasite; Trichomonas, reproductive tract pathogen. Ciliates. Ciliate protozoa have movement through cilia, fine hair-like structures attached with their body. Some protozoa have special kind of cilia for feeding and attachment. Most are harmless. Only one species, Ballatidium coli, is pathogenic for humans, causes a rare and severe form of dysentery. Sarcodina. Major locomotor organelles in Sarcodina is pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podia means foot. Common example of Sarcodina is amoeba. Most species are harmless. And amoeba is a parasitic for human, causes intestinal disease. Sporozoites. Sporozoites are the only non-motile form of protozoa. Sporozoites have well-developed sexual and asexual stages. Entire group is parasitic in nature and are harmful. Some common examples of sporozoites and their infections are Plasmodium, causative agent of malaria, causes 100 to 300 million infections worldwide. Toxoplasma gondii, causes toxoplasmosis. Reproduction in protozoa. Protozoa can reproduce their offspring by both sexual and asexual methods. Asexual methods of reproduction are budding, binary fission, Zygogony and multiple fission, sexual methods, conjugation, gametogamy. Beneficial protozoa. Food. Protozoa provide food for insect larvae and worms, which are taken by fishes and crabs and which are eaten by man. Insect control. Several protozoa control harmful insects by persisting their bodies. Helpful in sanitation. A large number of protozoa living in polluted water feed upon organic matters and thus purify it. Oil exploration. Petroleum is organic in origin. The skeletal deposit of foraminifera and radiolaria are often found in association with oil deposits, and this means they help in the exact location of oil. Scientific study. Many protozoa are used in biological and medical researches. Harmful protozoa. Pollution of water. Drinking water in natural condition is made unpalatable by the reproduction of some free-living protozoa in it. Destruction of wooden articles. Some flagellators like Trichonympha and Colonympha live in the gut of termites and helps in cellular digestion. Reduction in fertility of soil. Protozoans feed on nitrogen-fixing bacteria, thus reduce the fertility of soil.